Well, it was a little setback because we played well enough to at least get something from the game, if not win it. I thought the players played fine. We done a lot of good things in the game. Made a couple of mistakes which we could have done better with, but overall, as you rightly said, we've been in a run of 6 games. No, we're a wee bit unfortunate not to get a 7th win. No, I don't think we're going to go down the route of video technology. I've always thought that simulation should certainly be one that they're allowed to view. It's always been my view, but I wouldn't want videos really to come into the game. I think the goal line technology is a good situation. I think by what I've seen at the moment, it seems to be working well when it's had to work. So I don't think the referees would want that either.
I'm just wondering how much there is of fear in your mind that some of your players are being perhaps prejudged, bearing in mind decisions they didn't get and did get.
No, we trust the referees to make the right decisions, but like all human beings, they'll make wrong ones at times. It hasn't changed how I felt since the Tottenham game. I thought it was a wrong decision and a penalty kick should have been awarded.
As a member of the LMA committee, how do you reflect on the remarks David Bernstein talking about
What
being more responsible?
What were those remarks?
He was saying that managers should be more responsible because players look to their managers for directions in terms
Well, I think the managers are incredibly responsible. I think the work that the LMA do, and I think what the managers give back and which they're trying to do, the help they're trying to give the FA Commission, for example, and I think the managers are. I think that would be a wrong thing to say about the managers.
David, what have you made of the remarks of Paul Lambert ahead of this game in the FA Cup? He says that some teams could do without this competition at this time of year.
Well, every manager will have their own views, and you have to respect that. And they have to work with at their club and make the decisions what they think they need for their club. I wonder if you're taking that in the right context, and I'm not sure that that's how Paul Lambert said it. I think Paul Lambert was saying it in a way to say, look, the FA Cup's great, but I'm sure some clubs could do without it. I don't think the way you're asking me the question is what he actually meant. Yeah, the Cup's important well, it's certainly important to me, it always has been, but I'm sure it's important to every club. Obviously at the start, the longer you stay in the competition, the more important it becomes. For most of the Premier League clubs, this is just the start of it, and at this moment in time, where a lot of Premier League games just been played, it's a difficult time.
With these 2 matches, the Capital One Cup and the FA Cup coming just 48 hours between them, do you have a concern about the demands on your squad? Are you going to have to rotate players and that sort of thing because they are so close together? Yeah,
we will. We definitely will because of the 2 games. It's the same for both clubs, so there can't be any complaints. But I think it's not right that you'd be asking footballers to play against Sunday, Tuesday. You've done it over Christmas. I totally understand that and the reasons why. I think it's a bit harder to accept in such a short notice here. But it's the same for both teams. If you're a club at Manchester United, you want to be involved with all the trophy-winning opportunities, and to not win the FA Cup for 10 years is something which is a bit of a surprise. But it's something which we'll try and do. We're trying to win all the competitions we enter, which I'm sure most people are trying to do. But as far as I'm concerned, we'll do everything we possibly can to try and get through it. Well, we've got a few injuries. The one which is the challenge which the goalkeeper had, and Ashley Young's going to keep Ashley Young out now for a time. So it's something we're going to have to look at. And but we've got some other injuries as well, which we'll just need to look out and see how they are over the next few days.
Do all those games and injuries, squad being stretched, affect your decision making in the transfer market, both in terms of possible incomings but also outgoings on loan?
Possibly, but not enough to make me sort of say that changes how we go about things or do things. I mean, the same sort of answers would be the same. January's not an easy month to purchase in, and obviously we have a good squad and a big squad. We'll use the players. It's getting stretched at this moment in time because of the number of games, and obviously everybody picks up injuries this time of the year. We're no different.
Could that Ashley Young one be a longer one? We talked about some time there.
Well, he's got an injury that he's received from the challenge, and it's a shoulder injury, and we're not sure exactly how long it's going to be yet.
And in terms of Robin, is there any sort of light at the end of that tunnel?
Robin's coming on, but we'll let you know when he's ready.